Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another unboxing, I guess, of sorts of additional things that I have ordered during quarantine and stay at home. So if you are new to my channel, please click the subscribe button below so that you can see more of this type of stuff. Take a look around my channel at things that I talk about, and maybe give this a thumbs up and comment if you feel so inclined. So sorry I was playing with my hair, that was kind of annoying. But also, if you are new to my channel, I'm not Australian, I'm American, as you can probably tell by my accent. This is just a shirt that I got when I was on vacation there a couple years ago. Now, one thing I do want to point out, because I've talked about it on other videos and I don't want to be seen as hypocritical, is, so yes, I did buy this as a souvenir. I did look at the tag before I put it on today, and yes, it's made in China, unfortunately. And I have started trying to buy more ethically made types of clothing, things that were likely not made in sweatshops, this probably was, unfortunately. But it would be irresponsible for me to just throw out all my clothes that were made in a sweatshop and cause this big influx into a not a dump, what's it called, landfill. So I think the most responsible thing to do, if you are starting to try to replace your clothes with ethically made clothes and things like that, the most responsible thing to do is to continue wearing them and not just chuck them just for the sake of chucking them. If you truly don't wear them, then maybe upcycle them into a Goodwill type of store so that they can get a second life. Maybe someone will be able to wear it for an extra few years and save it from going to a landfill for the extra few years, or cut it up and use it as rags, again, to preserve the life of it as long as possible before putting it into a landfill. That's really the responsible thing to do. And I do tend to keep my clothes for a very long time. So anyway, just wanted to get that out of the way. Now, one thing I couldn't honestly remember if I talked about in a previous video, basically I've ordered a lot of soap, and I ordered from local companies or sustainable, ethical, etc. type of companies. Excuse me. And these are Goat Boy soaps. I can't remember if I talked about them, so I will just touch on them briefly. It's a local company here in the state where I live. It comes in a lot of flavors. They're really thick. I think I did talk about these in my video now that I think about it, but I just have so many of these, and I keep seeing them when I walk around the house that it just came up as something for me to talk about. So yeah. Now, I ordered a couple face masks, and I had a Instagram post, well, with actually both of these. So this one is from a company called Known Supply, Known Supply. Talks about them in previous videos because I bought a t-shirt from a long sleeve shirt from them, and I really like the company and everything behind it. But also this mask is super comfortable. It's not too thick. It is 2 layers. I like the saying on the side. And honestly, they do sell a 3-pack, and I got this as a single one because I really wanted one with this saying on the side. But since it looks like we're gonna have to be wearing masks for a little bit more time, I might go back and order the 3-pack of masks. So I will link below. But this is one of the more comfortable ones. The only thing is it might be a little bit big on some people's faces. And then this one is a mask from a company. It came in a pack of 3 called Farm to Feet. I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see their logo right there. But basically they normally make socks for your feet. And this mask, it is kind of sock material, so it's a little bit thicker. But it covers everything that needs to be covered. I mean, for me, right now, the only thing I really need to wear it for is to run out to the store really quickly. So I don't need to wear it for long. I do think it would probably be a little bit too thick to wear all day if you have to wear it all day at work. But it is a local company and, you know, all that good stuff. So I threw them some support. And if you're looking for some masks, I mean, maybe you can check out both of those companies as well. This is a bralette, and now to be completely honest, don't know where this was made, but there's a good reason I bought it. So I am pretty conservative in my dress, in the way that I dress, but I do have some outfits that are kind of like a little bit more low cut. And last year I started thinking that getting a bralette would be like something cute to put on for underneath like the low cut items, so that it doesn't feel like I'm showing a bra or skin, like because I'm showing a bralette, and like because this is supposed to be shown, it's kind of like more okay to me if people see this instead of my bra or my skin. I don't know. That's just me personally, just like how I feel about dressing, but you do you. But the thing with this is I actually have talked about in my other videos about some Kiva loans that I've given out. I've funded, well, I've put $25 towards 3 different loans for different people for different purposes. And this was actually one that was in the United States, and the loan was like pretty much about to be funded. So I did not put money to it, but it has been funded. Anyway, it's a small business in the United States that was like a new boutique clothing store, and she was struggling because of quarantine, like people not really being able to shop. She was still able to do online business though. And so when I was reading her little summary of why she needed a loan and things like that, there was a link to her website because it mentioned that she was still able to do online business. And so I went to her website and I was able to support her in that way by buying this. Now, I mean, she does have a couple other things that she sells, but this was honestly something that I was like actually looking for. And so I didn't want to buy like a t-shirt or a skirt just for the heck of buying one, just to throw some support to the business, because then I may have been better off just like donating $25 to the Kiva loan. But in this case, I mean, this is kind of like a win-win for both of us. She gets my support of my business and I get something that I was actually looking for, so that's cool. Now, this is a mug from Globe Inn. Now, I think I ordered like 1 or 2 other things from them, and to be honest, like I can't remember what those things were. I mean, I could go back and look through my emails, but this has been something that I've been using like almost every day, as long as it's clean. It's a coffee mug. I just washed it, so there's water. It was sustainably made by like an artisan, ethically made by an artisan in Guatemala. And it says that like here. And you know, just the whole supporting countries, supporting people. And when I saw this design, I thought it was really nice. This is a really thick mug. It's a good size. It's really solid, and I've just been really enjoying using this. So if you check out their website, there may be some things that you would like to order, or you know, something you've been looking for, or something you can give for a gift. That's another thing with all these like sustainable, ethical type companies, is you may not need to purchase something right now, but you can use it for gift ideas if, you know, gift giving is a thing that you do for holidays or any other purpose. And so this, I've actually been using the coffee beans that I recently purchased. I've been grinding them and like making coffee with it, which it's super good, so I do highly recommend. I talk about them in my first quarantine unboxing type video. But I've been drinking my ethically sourced coffee with my ethically made coffee mug, and it's awesome. The last thing I want to talk about, this is actually something that just came in the mail, and I saw this on like an ad on, I don't know, like Facebook or Instagram or something, and I normally don't buy things off of that, but I mean, it's something that I like kind of wanted. So here's the thing. With me trying to cut down on plastic and making like a plastic-free bathroom and just creating less plastic waste, I bought a lot of just like the regular, you know, hand pump type of soap, like along with the soap bars. But honestly, sometimes the hand pump is just so much more convenient than like picking up a soap bar and washing your hands with it. And especially if you have like guests or you're going over someone's house, like I don't really pick up people's soap bars. I always use like the squirt, or like sometimes you're just in a hurry. I don't know. I use squirt soap, whether that's a good or bad thing. It's something that I use. And I bought, like I mentioned, a bunch of those plastic bottles of soap, and I am going to stop buying so many of those because I will have this. So it's a glass bottle, and it's actually going to go in my kitchen because it's like a very convenient place to wash your hands sometimes. And what you do is you fill this up with water, and then you drop in a tablet of soap, and it creates like a foamy soap. So you don't need to continually buy these plastic containers with soap. Even if you buy like the big container of soap to like refill your soap with, it's still a plastic container. So that's what I'm trying to avoid by having this glass container that, yes, glass does take like a longer time to recycle, but also I think the thought behind this is people are less likely to throw away glass products. They're easier to like clean, they don't hold smells and things like that. Glass is like more likely to be kept in your household than to just be like thrown out as trash, I guess. And I mean, personally, I agree with that. We're probably gonna have this for a long time. So I'm gonna start using this, put water, drop a tablet, came with a few tablets, and have it right up there for us to wash our hands. So if you've got any questions about anything that I have purchased, or if you have any sustainable purchases that you have made recently, please share in the comments below. Remember to click subscribe, give this a thumbs up, and I will be happy to hear from you.